So a phrase that I hear used all the time, and I know you love to use it as well, is always be flirting, ABF.
Yes.
Tell me what that's about.
Well, I use it as well because I coined it.
That's yours.
That's mine.
That's 100%
That's
yours.
an
Then it's
Abiola
everywhere.
phrase.
I see
yes,
that
okay,
used
yes,
everywhere.
That's an Abiola
so
phrase, and they can trace it back. Used for the first time in my intimacy
you heard it
intervention
here
column at essence.com.
Absolutely.
ABF, always be flirting. And I got that from, in the the old Wall Street movie where they said always be closing, was their Wall Street rule.
It.
And so I was like, okay, for women who are, wanting to enjoy themselves and maybe available, always be flirting.
Now, do you talk a lot about that in the book?
In the Sacred Bombshell Handbook of Self-Love, here's how I define flirting.
Yes.
That flirting is enjoying who you are in the company of someone else. And so when I say always be flirting, I'm flirting with you right now.
Absolutely.
I'm flirting with our cameraman right now. That flirting is just saying, okay, I enjoy being me.
Right.
And
you have to feel that.
Yes, it gives people permission to feel comfortable around you. It gives people permission to be themselves around you.
Right.
And that's where people get confused. That we think, Charlie, that flirting is a bad word and it means, somehow, I don't know, running outside naked and trying to pick up people or something great.
Or just putting yourself totally out there and not getting anything back.
No, that what you're getting back is just the joy of just being you, just enjoying who you are, putting on your hot red dress and just being like, hello world, here I am.
And it's practice.
It is practice.
Constant practice.
It's constant practice. And let me just ask you a question.
Sure.
For anything, whether you're hiring a new employee or making a new friend or whatever it is, who's more interesting to you? Someone who seems mean and closed and shut down, or somebody who's faking the funk, or somebody who's genuinely happy to be themselves?
If I feel their energy, I absorb that.
Yes.
And that's really what you're doing.
Yes.
You're putting out that positive energy and you're hoping that the person you're into, everyone's getting it all day, but you're hoping that will also attract maybe a future Mr. Right, a soulmate, just a suitor, potential suitor.
Yes.
We won't ask for too much.
Yes, and you haven't lost anything. Like you said earlier, that if this ends up not being your Mr. Right, then it's practice.
It's practice.
Yeah.
And practice makes perfect.
And practice makes perfect.
We think about that with work and school, but we don't think about that with dating or flirting because there's so much anxiety around it to begin with.
Yes.
So always be flirting, ladies.
Always be flirting. And we want to just release the anxiety around it. There's no need for anxiety.